Hello, everybody. I'm doing a couple videos a day, and thank you to everybody that comes in here and supports me. I appreciate your help and everything. And uh, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the join button, join to be a member. So I appreciate your help. Uh, in the thumbnail, homeless mother and daughter question mark, and then grifter con artist at her best. Well, I was pulling into Walmart off the main road, and this girl comes out with this big sign into the road, and I like had to dodge, and there wasn't a lot of room, and I went by, and there's this big sign with all this magic marker writing on it, and I thought usually on that road, there's a lot of people standing, but on the road. But this was right off on this little. It was right off the road where you make the turn. So usually there's people with signs for uh, Jesus, religious based things. Jesus loves you and everything like that. So at first I thought, oh, she just had this big religious sign in her hand, and she's got this daughter with these like toys in the grass, and I'm thinking that's odd, but I thought I didn't know what to think because she ran right out uh, uh, toward me, and she was hollering something. So this is a big Walmart parking lot, but she was all the way up toward the road. So I pull in, and I walk back to say, "Oh, geez, you got to be careful," or whatnot, because I thought the sign, it was something religiously based, and I was just like, "Holy cow!" I was just thinking to myself, what was going on? And she had a lawn chair, and her daughter's playing. Now get this, folks. She's dressed. Oh, now, okay, wait. This sign says, homeless mother and daughter. I need a motel room, and all this. On the bottom, it says Cash App Bumble. I'm thinking, whoa. I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was a religious person that was overzealous and came out there, Jesus saves or something, which I have nothing against. But lo and behold, there's this big con game. We need money. She looked like J-Lo, dressed to the hilt, in a lawn chair. Her daughter, 4-year-old's got all these toys playing alongside. And I'm thinking, what a scum. She's running this game. So when I approach, I was going to say, sorry, be careful or something out there. And I read it. I said, what's this all about? So she just looked at me, and she was like, she looked Spanish or something. And I said, habla inglés, like, do you speak? And she just went, yeah, I do. And she was like a little cocky. And I go, what kind of game is this? You're sitting here, you're dressed real nice. You almost run into my car, and her hair is done, her nails are done, and she's got this sign, homeless, we need to eat, we need food, mother and daughter. The daughter's right there, the accessory, and she's got Cash App on the sign. She's got a Cash App. I'm thinking, you can't make this stuff up. This is unbelievable. So I says, wow. And she goes, oh, what, I'm thinking, where'd she come from? She's probably already a immigrant, and I got nothing against the immigrants because they get to stay at lush, plush hotels. But I'm wondering what is going on here. What kind of con game, how blunt and flagrant to be sitting there in really nice designer clothes, in a lawn chair, with a sign, her daughter dressed nice, they're well groomed, they look very high class, playing with toys, and she's got this beggar sign, homeless mother and daughter. I need to get a hotel room for the night. Here's my Cash App. And so I'm taking all this in, and I says, holy cow. I says, you know what? I respect homeless people on the streets, and I'm for the underdog. I said, but that's low. That is just low, because I remember it near the expressways back in the day. Even the dopers, the drug addicts, they would fly a sign off the ramp, and, they would say homeless veteran. Some were legitimately homeless veterans, but some of them were just drug addicts looking to take advantage of people's kindness and wanting to support a homeless veteran, when in reality, it was just a drug addict. I was one once upon a time, and then they would donate money. But these people had no shame in their game. She just was up there. So, and she was like, she was getting real. I says, that's lower than low. That's lower than low. I says, you dress up, you look like a wealthy person. You're sitting here and everything. Now, in the meantime, a guard is coming out, because they got the cameras, and a guard is coming out of Walmart, and he's coming toward us because he saw her dart out to my car, and I had to go like this and avoid it. So he come up there, and I said, well, here comes the security guard. You better figure something out. And now here's the kicker. I thought that was the only kicker, but here's the kicker, Mr. Brossman. A van pulls up when the guard is coming, and I says, well, you can't sit there anyways, because they're probably going to say that's private property. Go run your con game somewhere else, honey. And so she's talking smack. And I go, how low can you get? You're preying on people's kindness. And if somebody is that stupid to donate to somebody like that, when it's obvious they're just a con artist, well, then you deserve to get took. You deserve to get scammed. So while the security guard is coming, here comes this customized van, like rims, antennas, everything plush. Got to be an $80,000 custom-made van. Pulls up near her. She grabs the kids' toys right there in the grass, throws them inside, grabs the folding chair, throws that inside, grabs the sign, throws that inside, jumps in, and they take off. And here comes the guard. I said, well, he said, well, we saw the sign. I said, well, you could figure it out. It said homeless mother and daughter. And they said, well, they got kicked out of another Walmart at another location, and they were bouncing around from different locations with this con game. And it was like, wow, how low can people get to, it's bad enough for the real homeless people that have to struggle. But how pompous they were, where she was dressed elegant, sitting down, and she's like this with the sign, homeless mother and daughter, we need money for a motel room tonight. Please help, I am desperate. Cash App. She's got an iPhone worth $1,000 in her hand. Her hair and nails are done. And I'm like, I was going to videotape it, but everything happened so fast. But, and they said, like, the grifters that would go from town to town and con and scheme and everything, and they'd make good money, because there's suckers born every day. There's just suckers born every day. So I had to tell that, because at first I thought it was the Jesus people on that location down a little ways that held out Jesus saves and all that. But I don't know what she was trying to do. She was trying to get hit by my car on purpose, because she came right out talking, and I swerved my car because she was sitting in the chair. But then when I made the turn, she like, look at my sign or something, and she had her sign in her hand. And I was like, damn, how could she prey on people's kindness? And lo and behold, by the time I was walking, a car had stopped and gave her some money. I mean, no fault to the person that was a sucker, because that was a good-hearted person, which was a sucker that bought into that con game. But that's life. At least that was a kind-hearted person. But if you're gonna sit there and look, she's sitting. Usually they're out there bearing it in dirtier clothes, disheveled. They got the sign, I need help, I need help. She was sitting on her behind with the thing, dressed up, hair, nails done, and everything else. I'm in help. I need a hotel. Please give me money. We are desperate. Me and my daughter are starving. She's got designer clothes on. She looks like a Hollywood movie star. Her daughter's very clean and dressed well. Playing with toys. What are they, nuts? Got all these little toys set up. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Like, it's just such a flagrant foul of a con. So, yeah, the guard came out and they said, wow, because I had the Dodger with the car. They got cameras everywhere. And I guess they were already on notice that she already got kicked out of another location. Now, these grifters, they travel in Winnebagos. They travel in high-end, valuable stuff. Winnebago, nice things. They go from city to city. They run these con games, and they just keep ahead, one step ahead of the cops. And when that customized van pulled up, and they just packed up, boom, 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 and they were gone. But I don't mind being charitable, love and compassion. I don't mind being charitable, love and compassion. But when you do it in the name to con somebody's good heart, I mean, that's terrible. The homeless vets that were homeless vets, you pull up off the expressway on the ramp and there's a light, so they would stand there and say homeless vet. I'd say, what was your rank? What was your rank and position? Oh, 5th battalion, boom, boom, boom. They know it right off the top of their head. All right, here's $5, boom, boom, boom. But you can tell, some people can tell the difference between, they would fly a sign or hold a sign at the top of the off ramp on the highway. And there's hundreds of cars all day long, and they would make big scores. Now, some of the people that were faking doing that, saying homeless vet, were some dopers, and I knew some, I rock and rolled with drugs and all that crazy shit. And they were staying at the embassy suites. They're flying a sign like homeless veteran when they make that 1,011, 1,200 between morning rush hour and noon, and then they go back for the coming home rush hour. They make $1,200 a day. They're staying at the embassy suites because people do want to support the veterans out of their heart. So the cons prey on that. But this game, this mother and daughter was playing, and she was cocky. And I mean, what are you gonna do? That's just I wanted to do this video because it was fresh in my mind. And she run out right in front of my car with the sign like, look, give me some money. She's got $1,000 iPhone in her hand. She looks like an actress, movie star, dressed to the hilt. Got Cash App. Cash App. Holy cow. I've seen some con artists in my day, and I've seen the best from A to Z. But wow, what a con game that is. They did it. Look, they ran that con game looking like wealthy people. But when them guards were coming, the first guard, there was another one behind that, which was a regular police officer. And I tell you, they broke the land record for packing up them toys that little girl had and picking that chair up and that sign in the van. They're probably used to an fast escape exit, because they executed this exit in 17.4 seconds. Boom, 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 light right through the red light, bam, gone. It's like they come in and out of towns and they get the money, and there's a lot of towns around, and there's a lot of good-hearted people that they're mistake kindness for a fool. There's kind-hearted people that see a little girl there playing with toys, and then the mother's got this sob story on a sign. Cash App. When's the last time you saw a homeless person with a Cash App, their hair and nails done, in a $200 outfit, and then here comes that customized van, like swooped in, saw the police and the security guard come, swooped in, boom, 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 they were gone, like nothing ever happened. And I just thought, well, man, I don't want to insult and swear and cuss on here and everything else, because I'm keeping it clean now that I'm monetized and everything. I don't want to get any strikes and anything like that. So, I'm trying to keep it along JC lines. So, I can't be doing all that craziness like I did before, folks, hollering, screaming and cussing and everything, and I get animated about politics and everything else. I can't do that anymore. You gotta up the game a little bit. I mean, it just, yeah. I wanted to get in my car and follow that van. Maybe if I was 25 years old and a little more cockier and just a little crazier, I don't know, but you should mind your own business and just stay in your lane, because you could do something like that and then the guy pulls out a gun, and now what do you got? You got nothing, but your butt is in a basket. So yeah, I don't know. I saw a lot of rackets and schemes, but never with a mother-daughter combination. Not that tag team duo. What a tag team duo that was. Prey on the sympathy for a girl who was dressed real nice playing with toys. I can't even imagine how they conjured that up and thought, but I guess they made money. Well, I saw a car hand them money. Well, that's the way it is. So thank you, folks, for coming in here. I had to get that off my chest. I had to get it off my chest. It was just too much, and I'm just spitting these out. If you like my channel, support it, join at any level, and we're just going to keep pumping these out. So thanks a lot, folks. I'll see you all again tomorrow, and we'll just keep going from 500 to 1,000. So if you want to support me, support me. That's all I got to say. Take care.